Hello everybody, today we read from Micah 5 and Proverbs 17, so you can start with Micah 5.
Verse 4, which is my height, 5:4, spoke to me. Would you like to read it nice and loud?
The child will become the shepherd of his flock, he will lead them with the strength of the Lord, with the majestic name of the Lord his God. They will live in safety because his greatness will reach the ends of the earth.
He will lead in the strength of the Lord because of the majestic nature of our God. Of course, we know that they're talking about our Father in heaven, but anytime we take on a role that the Lord has placed us in, we have to be able to lead ourselves first. How can you be a good leader if you're not able to manage yourself? So that's what I took from that scripture, and we can be successful in the strength of the Lord and making sure that the majestic presence of the Lord is in every facet of our life. And oh, will we see the overflow. I'm looking at a waterfall right now. We will see the overflowing blessings and presence of the Lord when we put him first. What did you get?
I got from Proverbs 17, verse 15. Whoever approves of wicked people and whoever condemns righteous people is disgusting to the Lord. So I like that scripture because just because something is popular at the time doesn't mean you have to agree with it, or it doesn't mean like you have to be able to fit in or whatever. So it's good to stay true to yourself instead of trying to fit in with whoever or whatever is the popular opinion.
And that's big as far as peer pressure never retires. I know of senior citizens who are not true to themselves, that they flip the script with certain people and they just acquiesce to what's around them. But the Lord wants us to be able to take a stand no matter who is around and be bold and courageous. Can you pull up your chapter? Because I believe in the 20s there's a verse about not taking bribes and not doing injustice.
Do you know the number?
22 or 24. I don't have my Bible. I have my phone, and we're using the phone. But
24 says, wisdom is directly in front of an understanding person, but the eyes of a fool are looking all around the world.
Yeah, well, it's the eyes of the fool. But then also it talks about being deceitful, and the Lord is not pleased. We don't know what's to fall out as far as, did you hear about Mike Madigan, the number one Speaker of the House in Illinois, but taking bribes and payoffs supposedly from ComEd, and a lot of people are entangled with this, just, greed. Well, listen, God is not part of that. He wants us to, like I said, take a stand, and we'll be able to be good leaders in the strength of the Lord, again, making sure that the majestic nature of God is in us no matter what setting we're in. And I forgot, how does that scripture, that chapter begin? 17:1. Cannot believe. Boy, I feel like
it starts off, better a bite of dry bread eaten in peace than a family feast filled with strife.
Yeah. So it's better to have the peace of God and eat a piece of bread than having all the steak and everything in the world, and right? So just enjoy the blessings of the Lord and be content with whatever situation you find yourself. Have a good evening.